Snakewood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
That's something I always understood. Call me crazy, or maybe it's a baby thing. Baby Spider, baby Dre Line, baby Lane. New Orlando before Burris war with Glencoe. Fuck them slow bugs, but his name was Winslow. Should've said with Chris Lighty, got blunted with Fab. Now no one damn near had to run it with Zab. That nigga Puto couldn't do nothing but laugh. Like you a fool, sticking moves, stay up under the jab. Grab a bag of that gag for 1,200 a half. Fuck the world on my handicapped brother's behalf. Hit the road and wear it out for a month and a half. Counting cash, I don't care about nothing but math. Usually I'm all alone with a gun in the lab. Like you should leave me alone, I don't wanna collab. Number one in my class, I been good crip. Run long and not fast like in hood nip. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't never like me. That's something I never understood. All I ever did was keep it hood. All I ever did was keep it G. These niggas ain't nothing like me. That's something I always understood.
Always keep it hood. Nothing like me. I'm a G on Crip. I'm just like
You have impacted them, only more so because you're not an actor playing a part.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
I'm real life.
actualize this shit.
Yeah.
You made this shit reality.
Yeah.
They don't have the mental capacity to be able to process that type of shit, man.
ECIP Infant Radar, I see that's up in the chat. Man, it's like I've never been in a position of watching a person that's been convicted of a crime going through a roller coaster of waiting to be sentenced and viewing it from the perspective that I view this Eric Holder situation. I've never sat back and anticipated a sentence for a gang member with, looking forward to it. Maybe for some cops, like the ones that killed George Floyd, the ones that beat on Rodney King. But Eric Holder was scheduled to be sentenced yesterday, I believe, for the second time. And it was delayed. It's the second time his lawyer was successful in delaying his sentencing. Technicalities, things that typically, being the individual I am and those like me, that typically is always good news for someone that we are aware of that's been convicted. However, it's kind of like an irritation. Although, deep down, I kind of like trust the outs too. I trust the world that if he could somehow pull a miracle Houdini escape and get up out of there, I don't think the survival out here in society would be that long. However, I really don't believe that's going to happen. I think the issue really is whether he's going to get 25 to life, 50 to life, or maybe even 75 to life. I think that's what it's going to break down to. But it seemed like the lawyer is approaching it on a technicality of the guilty verdict, saying that he doesn't believe it was just. I imagine that the court is allowing him to exhaust all these remedies just so when it's all said and done and they bring down a ruling, when it comes to the appellate courts, he won't have no grounds. Kind of like what the Brooks dude went through recently. Hey, you know what I noticed too, cuz, about that Brooks trial? That judge is sexy, cuz. All that black hair flowing into that black robe, her little manicure, and her just the way she look, her face, and it's like, all right, boy, what my imagination of what's going on up under that robe, and then It's crazy. I swear to God on my mama, I never verbalized that. I never said that. But I just started looking at her like that. And then, out of nowhere, my YouTube feed started showing me another judge similar to her in another popular case. I'm like, where's she come from? They got a similar type. I know right now if I start scrolling, I ain't gonna see the second one. I know most of y'all familiar with the Daryl Brooks case, right? Oh, here go the other judge. I'm gonna show y'all the two judges. Oh my mama. The Daryl Brooks judge, she sexy told her, but I stumbled on this one first, so I'm gonna show you the one I came across second. I'm gonna show you her first. I'm like, damn, what made my feed start showing me her? Now look, I swear to God, as soon as I go on this thing for the last 2-3 days, they just been right there on the thumbnail. Okay, bam, here she go. Ooh-wee. This the second one, bro. They got similar. Well, this second one, she had like a more snappy attitude than the other judge. The other judge was a lot more graceful. This one, she fiery, but they look both like, I hate to say it, you know how you watch P-Norn? And just saying the P-Norn is like, they gonna do a setting like it's a judge. They both look like they could get creed-knacking in the industry. But this the second one. I know I done got way off the subject. Oh, damn, cuz, that's crazy. We in her court, but they not giving no close-ups of her. That's her though, right there. Let me see where she at on that bench. Where she go? Man, where the judge at though? Let me find a video where she talking herself for a stretch, not just in her court. Let me see. Hold on, y'all gonna bear with me. I want to show y'all too bad, so I'm getting. All right, maybe I can show you her first. We seen the other judge. Okay, here go the first judge.
Statements. What do you want to advise the court today?
I want to first state again for the record that I do not identify by that name, nor do I consent to being called that name. Your Honor, with all respect, I'm merely asking you, do you have the full judicial power of the state, or is this military power?
Show her.
I'm sorry?
Show her again,
What you're asking me, sir?
so we could just see her.
I'm asking, is
And on what
this...
legal basis are you?
That nigga I never come home.
Common law court or an admiralty court? What are we in here? And I'm requesting an affidavit that you, Your Honor, have no bias, no conflict of interest.
Man, show the judge.
in the outcome of this case. And the reason why I want to state this clearly for the record, mainly is because of the bias
Man, that's
shown.
crazy.
It's told by
Where she at, man? We don't want to see you, dude. We want to see her, then get to the other her. My bad, y'all, for stretching this out way longer. This ain't even what I was planning on tripping on. It's just, I've been thinking, this just came to my mind. And then to think, for them to be judges
trial.
handling these type of cases and be so, okay, there she go. For a stretch. She should be on there. Hey, this. Soon as she pop up, we get an ad. God, that's all bad. God, oh, my mama. I know when you got the. Ain't that a. No, that was just.
Indefinite number of strikes for cause. Many
Look
were
at her.
granted, if not all. And then, even on the day that the jurors were brought in, the court provided the jurors with a supplemental questionnaire dealing specifically.
I took so long to find her.
exposure to
I ain't gonna wait for her to have one of her best moments. Let me just see if I can find this other judge real quick and try to see. I don't know how. I don't know nothing about this second case. I ain't took the time. All I noticed is that the judge remind me of her. She not exactly the same, but as far as female judges, feel me?
And they can attest to this.
Show her again.
Probably been angry at you more often than not, because they didn't know the process. And every time there was a rule
Look,
that I
that ain't her best shot, y'all. She look like a fucking alien right there, cause she be looking better than that. I been getting up off there, but yeah, it's crazy that the boy Eric Holder, he pulled another fast one. I think they just letting him exhaust all the time he could. And I think he gonna be up out of here on my mama either way. You know, we always holler free cuz. We gonna still say free cuz. Cause I think if cuz get free, his life would be a lot shorter than he gonna benefit for them preserving it in there, I believe. My mama, I see you callers in the queue. Right after that, it's gonna be me and you. My mama.
In my generation, Pac was highly intelligent, but in our culture, street culture, especially in his generation, intelligence was viewed as a form of weakness. How do you get the people that's really affected by, you know, what we trying to solve involved?
Mathematical marathon and making moves taken. The heartbreaking news made major breaking news. Nephews, nieces, siblings, seeds, stay confused. Waking up shaking, aching, praying that it's April Fool's. Chosen child from the now down, stakes is huge. Snakes and fakes, straddling the gate, it's too late to choose. Through violent visions gave victory, paid your dues. Motivated, demonstrated, elevated views. Truths don't die, we multiply. I ain't make the rules. Self-medicate, meditate, and celebrate the blues. Neighborhood, roller coaster, you can take the cruise, I'm good. Blue laces, suede Puma's favorite shoes. Jesus to the generations, you never say me on my babies. Most beautiful gift Pluto ever gave me. For such a precious life, who decides Christ? I couldn't view the slides twice, they crucified Christ.
Count on You, available on all digital platforms.
Snake Wood Nip Hustle. Big shout out to my nigga SPI, Spotter Low. You know I'm in the black box, had to come through, tap in, show love one time. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all subscribe. Stay tuned. All that.
Point blank, through no subliminal dissing. When I listen, I could tell you never been on no mission. Sticking to the script, don't care if I offend you. Neighborhood crib, the marathon
I overlook my competition, never seeing them. I done trained my mind that I'm going. You could tell by how I walk, talk, I'm a boss. A east side millionaire, homie, what you thought? My life is a movie. They can't get close to me. They mad cause they can't be. I'm everything that they wanna be, yeah.
Black Box Productions.